I seen that there was a break for like a year, and on March 19, 2020, you released "Pick 'Em Off," as you said before, with TG Crippy.
Yes, a fact.
What was happening between that break? Like, what caused that break?
Shit, we was just in the streets for me beefing and shit.
Hmm.
Mad shit for me. We was on that shit for me. Niggas was like, for me, it's regular young nigga shit though.
Yeah.
You just on that shit. I ain't gonna lie. You just on that shit, bro. But after that, we like, for me, we go, like, niggas prove they points. We about to just focus on this music and shit right now.
Yeah.
Get back with the music shit. That's when we got back on the music tip. But for me, we was in the streets and shit, so that caused us to take a little break.
Yeah. Nah, I can see that happening. What? How do you know? I remember listening to G Herbo speak, and he was like, one of the hardest things he ever did was leave the streets. You know, leave, kind of like distance himself from certain things and people. You know, how tough is it?
That shit is hard though. That shit is hard because at the end of the day, like, I mean, it's what you grew up, it's what you used to, for me, it's what you know. But for me,
Yeah.
you got people who love it and shit too, but like, everybody can't go for me. Like, certain niggas for me, everybody can't go for me. Niggas love everybody, but you know how that shit go.
Exactly.
For me, and then plus niggas ain't gonna stay here forever. Niggas doing this shit to get up out of here, so
Facts.
why would niggas stay here for me?
Yeah.
Alright. For me, you gotta learn from other niggas' mistakes. See a lot of shit that's going on.
Yeah.
Whatever, for me. Like, we been in the streets. Me and TG been in the streets from young.
Mm-hmm.
Niggas know us. Like, niggas knew us. One nigga blood, one crip, and they brothers. Everybody knew us in the town. Everybody knew what's up. Everybody knew. Like, at the end of the day, niggas don't got nothing to prove. Like,
Yeah.
or
At this point, it's just
especially
making the
me.
music. Yeah. When you look back at songs like that, like "Pick 'Em Off," what goes through your mind when you look at the older songs?
For me, I just see it like at the start, but niggas just. Yeah, that's just like the first started. We first like that's why I knew like I'm thinking about like that's when we like yo we really gonna take this shit serious like
Mm-hmm.
we gonna start signing like the first video is always a memory like the first like for me because that's for me Pack a Lot was my first video and shit but the first shit with TG that's different for me it's with my brother and shit like that.
Yeah.
So we started and shit like so we like yeah that shit was just a different type of vibe.
Exactly.
For me.
Yeah, and you know, speaking about taking it serious, during your interview with Intro.Kev, you know, shouts out to him.
Yeah, shout out again.
Where you did say you told everybody that yo, you know, I'm gonna be taking this rap shit serious. You know, all of y'all need to be serious with it with me. You know what I'm saying?
I told everybody like it's like, niggas don't really got a choice.
Yeah.
We all doing this shit. Everybody said they want to do this shit. So when it's time to do this shit, I hope everybody really ready to get focused. And that's why I told niggas, because I'm about to get focused. So niggas about to get focused. Because sometimes certain niggas say, oh, bro, we don't know yet. Yeah, for me, I get it. We doing what we do. But for me, we can still do this right now. Like, niggas got it. I ain't gonna lie. We knew we had it when we was rapping in the crib. Like,
Yeah.
like we just got to get this shit out there.
Exactly. Exactly.
That's what we did. Everybody got on the same time. Got focused, and that's what we did. That's what we doing right now.
You know, for me, I noticed that after y'all dropped "Spin Again" on January 30th, 2021,
Yeah.
you know, y'all just went crazy from there. Like, I seen so many songs. I seen "Ballin' Like JB," "Dump on Sight," "Response," "Everybody Shot," you know, and then the song that y'all probably most known for, which is now at 1 million views, "Fifth to the Sev," you know.
Yeah, it was a movie.
Yeah, putting that whole song together, you know, what was that like initially? Cause TG told me he didn't even like the beat at first.
Yeah.
So
I showed TG the beat. For me, I picked the beat and all that. I showed TG the beat. I showed Peter the beat. For me, TG wasn't really jacking the beat or whatever. I'm telling me, nah. That's when the sample wave for me first started getting lit.
Yeah.
So we like, I'm like, nigga, we gotta do this. Like, I'm jacking this shit. I'm thinking, this shit fire. Like, I was gonna do it by myself, if anything. Like,
Yeah.
for me, Peter, for me, take it mad long. I'm like, yo, alright, what niggas gonna do? Like, for me, so he like, for me, TG, I'm like, just write to the shit. He like, I bet. I wrote to the shit, I'm writing to the shit. I wrote my shit, I'm like, quick. For me, I get in there, he hear the shit, he like, nah, shit sound different with that beat on it. So he like, yeah. TG writing for me, he getting on that shit, bow. We getting on that shit. We just did that shit as regular song, though. We didn't know it was like really gonna go up like that, but I was feeling that shit. And we just shot that shit right after, like probably like 3 days after. And we dropped that shit just started going up. We like, nah.
Damn. From there, like, what's going through your mind, like, cause
I'm like,
that's
right there, I'm like, it's really time to go crazy.
yeah. And what's happening now? Is your DMs being flooded? Is followers going up? What's going on?
You know how that shit goes. Bad people, bad message requests, so I can't see a lot of messages sometimes. But for
Yeah.
me, all my fans, you know, I reply to all my fans as much as I could. We post everybody's story. Niggas know I ain't no bougie nigga.
Yeah.
All my fans know what's up. Well,
Facts. You know,
I've been my fan base built up a lot. I ain't gonna lie.
yeah.
Hell,
Nah, I see that. Even you speaking about he didn't like the beat, then listening to it after he liked it. Have you ever had? Is there any songs that you recorded that kind of grew on you after, but at first you didn't really like it?
let me see. I ain't gonna lie, not really, cause I got a lot of songs that I like. Like all my shit I put out, where I fuck with, like, but a song that grew on me for real. It's not even out. Gave him it's probably not even out.
Okay.
But yeah, it's not out yet.
That's all good, bet. So I know after Fifth to the Sev, you have songs like Response Part 2, Ball Out, Vibes on Top, Ready to Blitz, and then you release your first solo track. Let me know.
Yeah, hell yeah, it's
Yeah.
going crazy.
Facts. First day, first week, it went crazy. You know, did you intentionally like release that solo track to kind of show people you could do it on your own, or like why? Because y'all did so many collabs together. What made you want to do that individually?
Nah, cause that's when I'm like, I was already taking it serious at that time, so I'm showing niggas like I'm on a different type of time, and like that's why I didn't even do no extra drill vibe on that shit, nothing. I showed niggas I can do some different shit.
Yeah.
For me, just showing niggas like give me some shit different, like shit not about nothing. I could for me. That's how that whole shit came together.
That's what's up. Yeah.
For me, I was like, yeah, it's time for a dolo. Everybody doing they dolos and shit like that. I'm like, yeah, it's time for my shit. I'm gonna show these niggas. I'm gonna do some different shit for me. Show them.
Yeah. Well, you had the CK sample on that drill beat,
Yeah.
produced by Elvis. You know,
Yeah, shout out Elvis.
what's you know he spoke to me about y'all, like, yo, how much he loves y'all music and all that. What's the relationship there with him?
That's personally gay, like for me, cause we was fucking with him before he was doing the sample beats.
Okay.
5 to the top, that beat, that's Elvis beat, and that shit not a sample for me.
Yeah.
Like, we was fucking with, we did some shit with Elvis before, like, so it's like, you already know, for me, we was fucking with that nigga for a minute before we was lit, before he was lit, so you know, for me, he came to my studio session recently too, gave me some beats and shit, I did them shit right in front of him and all that, like,
Wow.
shit, like, that's gang, like, you know, you fuck with niggas' music heavy, you fuck with that nigga beats heavy, that's why we do a lot of his shit.
That's a fact. That's what's up. You know, that song is at 5 million, well, 500,000 views right now. So congrats, man.
Yeah, good looking, bro.
You know, I am curious to know, at this point, are you signed or?
Man, there's a lot going on.
Kenzo signed, man.
We ain't gonna talk about it.
Yo.
It's a lot going on, though. It's a lot going on. I ain't gonna lie.
Well, you ain't say no, so.
I ain't say yeah though either.
Word, that's a fact.
Just a lot of shit going on. It's a lot of things offers there.
Bet. Like yeah, that was another question of mine. Is labels really reaching out and?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Labels here be a TG crazy.
Word. Wow.
Yeah, there's a lot going on.
Bet. Well, I pray for the best for y'all. Y'all get the best deal possible.
Niggas trying to do the right thing. We ain't signing for no little bags like the little ops and shit.
Yeah.
They doing crazy. They going crazy, but we ain't gonna.
You trying to get a bag?
Yeah.
Big bag. Word. So you was in Cali. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What was that your first time there?
Yeah, that's a fact. My first time there. First time in Cali. Shit was valid.
Got you. What was that experience like, and what was you out there for?
I was out there for me. Being with some label and shit like that. For me, out there and shit like that. But we was out there too, just to go out there for me, see some new shit.
Yeah.
For me, being really, for me, shit was valid. There was a new scene and all that.
Yeah.
For me, but it wasn't extra hot because for me, we went at this time.
Got
you.
You.
Go back in the summertime and scorching. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
Nighttime is fake getting a little nippy out there.
yeah,
Like,
that's a
we in
fact.
Cali right now.
Shit feel like New York.
But daytime is hot though.
Bad.
At like 80, probably 75.
Word.